Okay, welcome to lesson 21. We're going to talk about strings now. Okay, good times. Now, we don't really need a pseudocode or anything. This is just going to be a 1 and 2 line example of what we're talking about. All right, we just need a person talking. We're going to create a very simple program that asks the user a name. They give the name, and then the little guy on the screen says the name. Okay, and we're going to use the strings. Because right now we've been asking for numbers. Now we're going to ask for a string. Let's use the mad scientist. That sounds good. He's cool. He's going to say our name. Okay. Now we start with, since we're going to be using a function in here, we're going to need some place to store it. So we're going to create a variable for it, and we're going to call it name. Now all the other ones we've had have been numbers. This one is going to be, you choose other and string. This is going to be a string variable because it's going to store letters. String variables, you can't do math with a string variable. It's designed for letters. But you could have a string number in there, but you couldn't, is that clear? But that doesn't sound stupid. But basically, you can think of like a string as like anything in the quote marks. If you say something, that's what a string is. All right, well, hopefully I haven't confused you. Let's say OK here. Good. Now, we're going to set this name value to the function, ask the user for a string. It's going to ask us for a name. So let's bring name down. And we'll just, as you know, we'll just put a little placeholder in here. We'll just call it default string. Because you know what we're going to do over here, right? We're going to click on the mad scientist, and we're going to look for ask user. And we're not going to see it. Why? Duh, because it's in world. Your instructor gets confused occasionally. Occasionally. I love it. All right, ask user. So we're not going to do a number this time, yes or no. We're going to ask the user for a string, which is your name. Let's bring it in. See the little yellow box? Turns green? Yes. All right. So we'll click on other here, and we're going to say, what is your name? What is your quest? What is your favorite color? I'm sorry, I digress. All right, so name, set value to ask user for the string. What is your name? Good, that's easy. And now we'll just have the mad scientist say our name. All right, click on the mad scientist. Methods. Mad scientist says expression name. Okay, that's nice and easy. Hit play. My name is Chuck. Whoa, he said my name. That was amazing. Now, let's do one more thing. This is kind of a short lesson, so let's make it more interesting. Let's have the mad scientist say, hello, whatever your name is. Now, the way we do that is we use another cool function. Okay, so first of all, let's click in here where it says say name. We'll change this to hello. And now we're going to have to add the my name in there. Now what this is it's two strings put together. The fancy name for this, the programmers call this, is a string concatenation. Concatenation is actually, there's a character on your keyboard that's a concatenation. It's let me get the notepad out, and what the concatenation looks like is this. It's a big straight line, and it's used, when you use it, it joins the two things on the left side and the right side. We used to use these in DOS programming, creating batch files. That was pretty cool. So we have to click on the world and go to the functions, and we should be able to see string A joined to B. The A part is the hello. The B part is the name. So the mad scientist will say, hello, Chuck. So let's bring that in. All right, so it wants to know what's B. See the little B there? B is my name, right? Expressions, name. Good. So now when I run this program, what is your name? Chuck. Now that was messy, wasn't it? Did you see that? There was like a little space there. That looked dumb. And I couldn't read it was very fast. So let's change the duration to 2 seconds. Oh man, did you see all the cool stuff in here? God, let's go crazy here. Oh, cyan. Let's make the font size bigger. Oh, isn't that cool? We can have fun here. And look at what's the font name? Who cares? Let's forget that. All right. Now, did you notice that Hello Chuck, that it all ran together? We need a space, don't we? Let's click in here, and I'm going to hit the space key. And see, I added a little space in there. You can't see it, but it's there. All right, now I'm going to hit enter. Now let's run the program. What is your name? Sorry, I can't get Monty Python out of my head. Okay. Hello, Chuck. That's kind of a crappy color, but you can see that it worked. So, there you have it. How to use a string in there. And to boot, we gave you the A joined with B string function too as a bonus for this lesson. No charge. Okay. Thanks for listening. See you next lesson.